Hi, my name is Duane March, and I'd like to recommend myself for voiceovers, film narration, or any other project that could use a good voice. Before I offer myself to you, I should tell you a little bit about myself. As you can probably hear, English is my native language. I live in Germany and am a citizen of Germany. I received a PhD in Ancient History and Languages in 1994 in Berkeley. I'm fluent in German, and I can do some Spanish. I have a wide range of international experience. I've lived and worked in several countries in Europe, North America, and the Middle East. My professional background and experiences are very diverse. Due to the skills I've learned, I've often been active as an all-rounder at former employees. I've been active as a freelancer in a number of areas, of course. Voiceover narration. I've also a writer. I've been writing in various genres, history, biography, creative writing. I've also been hired to rewrite texts for people who want a rewritten text plagiarism free. I've done a lot of work in German to English translation. I'm an experienced teacher and trainer, especially in language, but also as a history teacher. I've done some communication coaching, and I've also engaged in live and video presentations. Voiceover narration is a rather recent film for me. I've just received the prize for Best Narration for the film The Key to Heaven at the 2022 La Jolla International Fashion Film Festival. I also provided voice narration for another film, In the Ring, which was also entered and nominated for prizes at several fashion film competitions in 2021 and 2022. As you can hear, I have a deep male voice and clear pronunciation. Now I'd like to give you a few clips from my voice narration for the two films I just mentioned. Here's a short clip of my narration to the film The Key to Heaven.
My name is Ara Gazarian, the son of Davidi Gazarian, born in Armenia. My work consists of charting a path, which I then pave with dreams and with dedication. There are magical places that generate emotions and ideas in me. My work is a way to channel their flow. It is driven by an energy that draws on tradition. Although I strive for a style that astounds, one that is uniquely mine, the creativity and ingenuity of artists who have preceded me, their works, are the life-giving soil that nourishes my passion. Creating art was a need before it was a choice. Each one of us must discover that in which they are a master and what their mission is. Everything will have had some sense, even if I leave just one single mark of my existence.
And here is an excerpt from my narration for the film In the Ring.
The city, with its powerful beauties, its palaces and fortresses, the great river, and finally, the women. Women preparing in an atmosphere of lightness, in anticipation of an evening that will see them as protagonists. The makeup, an exchange of understanding, a drop of perfume behind the ear that makes for complicity. And then, the arrival of the challenger, of the one who confronts the others with cunning, who disquiets and disrupts harmony. The attainment of power by any and all means, physical elimination as a form of supremacy, lust and the conquest of the symbol that seals victory, the ring usurped as an expression of conquered power. The following is an excerpt from my own historical novel entitled Kings and Tyrants, Chapter 2. "Think your horses can keep up with mine this time?" Hippocleides called to Megacles with that wide grin which quickly won friends. In his 30th year, Hippocleides still made for a stunning figure. His body was well-muscled and covered with smooth, tanned skin. His tall frame supported a noble head. Dirty, blonde waves framed a youthful face with green eyes and a full-lipped mouth, which always seemed to be on the verge of a hearty laugh. "I think they're having trouble finding anyone to bet on you, son of Alcmaeon," Hippocleides smiled. Megacles smiled back. "Who can blame them? But look to your own horses, son of Tesandros. The most important heat to win is the last, and I would gladly lose every other race to you, as long as I win the prize."
And now, an excerpt from an instructional video narration that I did on how to write a great introduction. Let's look at the introduction to a student essay I found titled, "Shopping at the Pig." Catchy title, right? It certainly caught my eye. A title can be very important. You should think of the title as part of your introduction because that's what readers will see first, and it will either tempt someone to begin reading your work or not. Shopping at the Pig. Okay, it's something about shopping, yet the title is so strange that it just might encourage you to read the first few sentences. That's what a good title does. As you'll see, the introduction is easy to understand and creates interest in the topic. So let's look at the first sentence. "Working part-time as a cashier at the Piggly Wiggly has given me a great opportunity to observe human behavior." You can identify with this. Even if you've never worked in a supermarket, you've shopped in plenty of them. You know how you shop. You've noticed other people shopping. So now we know that the essay is more about human behavior than about shopping. It might even occur to you that the author could be talking about you. Interested? Well, I hope Shopping at the Pig has given you some ideas and maybe serve as a useful model for the introduction to your next masterpiece.